Winter is hitting so hard right now, record-breaking cold and snow across the south. You don't usually see scenes like that in North Carolina in January.
It's pretty, but it can be dangerous out there. Take a look at this photo from racing legend Dale Earnhardt Jr. He was helping people who drove off the road in North Carolina, then says minutes later he actually crashed into a tree.
Oh, but thankfully he's okay.
Yeah, and if somebody like that who can control the car the way he can crash, it can happen to anybody.
That's a good point, Michael. There's what the roads look like in North Carolina, what he was dealing with. The snow, the ice, those cold temperatures could lead to yet more trouble. Ginger, it's getting dangerous out there.
Oh, is it ever? And just uncomfortable. Baton Rouge, Louisiana dropped to 14. That is the coldest in 29 years. You're looking at a frozen fountain in New Orleans. And check this out, guys. Destin, Florida, that's the Gulf of Mexico with sea smoke coming off. That's how cold it was. The Gulf of Mexico was steaming. Now this morning, Tampa has dropped sub-freezing for the first time in 7 years. So it does not happen every single winter. Certainly doesn't always feel like 0 in Atlanta or Greensboro, North Carolina at 1. The wind chill is 1 where you are, Marcus Moore, and we are so grateful you're out there for us this morning.
Good to be here, Ginger. Good morning to you. You know, the effects of this winter storm are expected to impact travel again today here in this part of the country. And look at this. This storm dumped several inches of snow here in Greensboro, North Carolina. Look how it's all around us here. And look, it has piled up high on these bushes. Just an incredible sight to see this morning. And it's also packed along the roadways here. And the Highway Patrol here in North Carolina says they responded to nearly 1,600 crashes on Wednesday. But this winter storm caused chaos across several states. This morning, heavy snow and thick ice to blame for hundreds of accidents across the Midwest to the Southeast. In Ohio, a truck flipping and plunging into an icy pond. Firefighters rushing to pull the driver from the water.
They had to actually slide down the bank into the edge of the water and force open the door.
And in Georgia, watch closely as this car slides across the highway during a live report from our Atlanta affiliate. Police say treacherous conditions are responsible for at least 10 deaths, including a Louisiana fire chief and an infant who was riding in a car when it slid off a bridge.
If we can use this as a lesson, a reminder to stay out of the weather.
From Louisiana to Tennessee to Texas, homes in the dark and in the cold. Officials saying excess draw from heaters proving too much for power grids. The temperatures plunging so low, fountains turned to ice sculptures and streets were completely frozen over. A Texas police officer losing his footing not once, but twice during a traffic stop. And these 4 pickup trucks had to tow a semi up an icy hill. Even retired NASCAR driver Dale Earnhardt Jr. couldn't escape these winter woes, tweeting that he crashed after helping others who were stranded. And officials expect there to be some melting today here in this part of the country as the temperatures are expected to rise above freezing, but only for a short time, Robin, because those temperatures will then dip right back below freezing again tonight. So the threat of a lot of this snow melting and turning into ice is still a real concern today.
Refreezing. Okay, Marcus, thanks.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.